Lift right, get right. And here's your host, Kyle Owens, to get you lifting.
All right, welcome to Lift Right, Get Right. I'm your host, Kyle Owens, and today I'm going to show you a few exercises to get your mind right as well as your body. First off, you got to start with some stretching because you don't want to just go in with cold muscles because that's how you tear something or stretch something or strain it, and you don't want to do that because then you can't work out. So first stretch I'm going to do is, I just call them hang downs. Just put your feet about shoulder width apart and then just hang down, keeping your knees straight and touching your toes. And you hang that for about 10 seconds and then get up. So you just kind of want to get the muscles warm, don't overdo it. And then the second one I would do is a groin stretch. You put your legs shoulder width apart or a little wider than shoulder width and just kind of lean to one side and stretch the groin. And then you do that on both sides to stretch both groins. Okay, but then the rest of the stuff you can do, there's other stretches you can do for the legs, but we're not working out legs today, so we're not going to worry about those. Let's get right into the lifts. First lift I'm going to show is the shoulder press. And for the shoulder press, I have 20-pound dumbbells. You can use whatever's comfortable for you. The more weight you do and less reps, you're going to add muscle. But the less weight you do with more reps, you're going to add definition. So first off, you grab the dumbbells and lift them like this, just kind of where they're at your shoulders, and then you just press it up just like that, extending all the way on both sides. And like I said, the more reps you do with the heavier weight, or the less reps you do with the heavier weight, you're going to add more muscle. So if muscle building is what you're into, then go for that. But if you're just trying to stay fit and get your body defined and everything, then you can just do maybe 10 or 5-pound weights and just do about 20 or 30 reps with it, and it'll get your shoulders real defined. And this is good not only for football players, but also for basketball players too, because the bigger shoulders you have, when you get a rebound, knock somebody out with the shoulder, elbow, same thing. But also you can do lateral raises. And for these, I got 10 pounds. I don't have 10-pound dumbbells, so I got just regular weights. But lateral raises, it's another shoulder workout. It's actually 3 separate things. You start out with the weights in front of you like this and just lift them up and just do that about 10 times. And then after you do that 10 times without taking a break, go from the side laterally and raise them up. And do that about 10 times. And then, before you take a break again, you want to bend over a little bit and kind of bend your knees a little and keep your chest up and just pull them out like that. And it's a fly technique. And it's gonna really stretch your shoulders and put some strain on them. But in the long run, it'll help out a lot. And next thing I'm going to do is show the forearms. The forearms, because everybody likes to have a good forearm every now and again. These weights are kind of heavy to do it with. You want to do it with some 5-pound weights or 10-pound weights, but you just hold them and just shake it back and forth, and it'll work the top part. It'll work the top part of your forearm right here and even underneath. And it's really easy to do. You can do it when you're sitting there watching TV. Just have a little 5-pound dumbbell and just kind of shake it back and forth like that, and you'll be good to go. And we're gonna go to break in a minute. And when we get back from break, I'm gonna show you the bis and tris exercise. But for right now, after you do the lateral raises and everything, just kind of take a break, get some water, and then actually get some water right now because we're gonna go to break, and then come back to me and we'll get on it. Hey, what's wrong?
I'm exhausted, coach.
Here, try these.
What is it?
No drip helmet pads. They'll prevent you from being dehydrated. Here, just put this on under your helmet and you'll stay hydrated for hours. No drip helmet pads, saving one athlete at a time. Okay, welcome back. Well, before we went to break, we were doing the shoulder exercises and some forearms. But now I want to show the bis and tris because, you know, gentlemen, ladies like a guy with some nice arms. So, starting out with the biceps, because the most basic thing is a curl. And so, you want to start out with your arms down by your side like this, and when you come up, you want to keep your elbow in tight so you get the full lift on the bicep itself. And because if they're out like this, you're going to be putting more strain on your shoulder, and this is a bi workout. So, what I like to do is, because I had this one friend, it looked like he literally had a ball on his arm because of the way he curled. So, kind of put it just in your fingertips like this, and when you come up, curl your wrist with it, and it'll give you that ball type look on your bicep itself. And then there's not really a lot you can do with the biceps. You can, if I had a chair up here, you could sit down in it and do concentration curls where you just put your elbow right in your hip right, or your leg right here, and just curl it that way. But let's move on to the tris, because you can only really do curls for your bis. So on tris, you can just grab one dumbbell. I call this a diamond press. I really don't know what it's called, but I call it a diamond press. And you're gonna wanna grab the weight like this, basically making a diamond with your hand, and put it behind your head like this, and just lift up with it with keeping your elbows in. And the biggest thing in all these lifts is to just keep your elbows in, because if your elbows start to flail out, then you're lifting wrong, and you're gonna work out different muscles than what you're really wanting to work out. So always, any exercise you do, just make sure you keep your elbows in, and you'll be working out that muscle a lot better. Another one you can do for your triceps is what I call kickbacks. And I don't have a chair up here again, but just pretend there's a bench here. And you put one hand on the bench and put your arm at a 90-degree angle. And you're gonna need lesser weight for this, because you're just gonna kick it back like that, and it's gonna be working out that tricep right here. And you do, the normal thing is about 3 sets of 10 to get about 30 reps in of working out, because the higher intensity workout you're gonna do, you're gonna burn a lot more calories, and it's kind of like you're doing cardio when you're working out yourself, because you don't have to, if you're not a fan of running, just work out faster, and you'll get that cardio in too. Another thing you can do is it's to work out your back. And not many people know that you have back muscles right here that, if worked out properly, they really come out good. And if you take your shirt off and you look in the mirror, you have like a diamond look on your back. I don't have that. I don't work out enough. But if you worked out enough, then you could get that diamond look in your back, and it looks really cool because I've seen it. So anyway, the back pulls is basically just like you do the same way that you would do a kickback with the tris. You have your bench right here. We have an imaginary one, and you put your hand on it, and then instead of putting your arm up at a 90-degree angle and kicking back like we did for the triceps, on this one you're just gonna leave it hanging, and it's called lawnmower pulls for a reason. If you've ever started a lawnmower, Lennon, you just pull it up like that. You just pull it, and it'll work that back muscle out real good. Now obviously, just working out with weights is not going to get your body right and your mind right. But for getting your mind right, if you're really stressed out with school, finals coming up, just go to the gym and throw some weight around. Maybe get on a treadmill, run a little bit. It'll clear your mind, and you're helping out your body as well, not just your mind. So you'll be a lot healthier and you'll feel better. But you also got to eat right, and cut out all the negative stuff that you're doing. But if you have any more questions, you know where to find me. Thanks for watching my show today. Lift right, get right.